Okay, what are the mistakes you are making when you are approaching women? Now, the first is you are pedestalling them, okay? You look at women and you believe that they are of a higher value, they are worth more than you are. Therefore, when you are not feeling good enough, you're constantly going to be trying to win her approval, get her validation because you feel so worthless inside. It's going to get you to be constantly acquiescing, okay? Giving up your needs, boundaries, wants, all right? Now, women, they have an intuitive sixth sense. They will smell your neediness, and that is a huge turnoff. To be an attractive man, you need to be confident. You need to have a strong, grounded sense of your inner self-worth. And that shouldn't be dependent on how many women you slept with, how much money is in your bank account, how much of your material sex, etc. Because at the end of the day, actually, women who are worth their weight, they are not super interested in that. Okay, yeah, it matters a bit, but what they want is your depth of character, your honesty, okay, your ability to protect them and to take them to deep places sexually. All right, the second is outright lying. Again, because of your lack of self-worth, you are constantly trying to win her validation. You don't want to reveal anything about yourself which she might disapprove of because you are horribly afraid of rejection. Rejection you always take to be an indication of your self-worth. This leads to a lot of toxic relationship dynamics. All right, the third is a lack of boundaries and the inability to communicate your needs and desires. So when you don't communicate this stuff or enforce a boundary, they will be crossed and your needs will go unmet. Now, when they're unmet, you will then start blaming your partner for not meeting them, and this builds resentment, and that resentment leads to passive aggressive behavior, which will just ruin all kinds of relationship dynamics. Also, you need to understand women will constantly test boundaries. They will constantly test your strength, and if you're not strong with those, if you're not clear with those, and actually show you have a backbone and be able to put your foot down, she will, intuitively or not, she will consciously or not, start to disrespect you, okay? She will push the boundaries, realizing she can get away with stuff, and then she will continue. Now, if you have such strong aversion to actually being assertive, to saying like, no, hey, and actually being able to walk away, then she's going to get away with anything, all right? You need to display non-needy behavior of like, hey, I will walk away if this continues, or if you don't meet me here. Now, the last way you fuck up with women is covert contracts. A covert contract is where you put an expectation or a unwritten, unspoken agreement into the relationship, i.e., hey, I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and you are going to give me this in return. Now, this is completely unfair because this person, your partner, does not agree to this. They don't even know what's going on. And then when they're not met, you get resentful, passive aggressive, again, all this kind of stuff. And just on a final note, I want to speak about attraction in general. With women, you should never try and win their approval, try and get them to be attracted to you. You need to understand this is needy behavior, okay? Your attraction is going to be built outside of your time with women, i.e. that is the identity you are forming, all right? That's the friendships you're making, the purpose you are finding, all right? That's your commitment to your mission, your self-care, all of this stuff, okay, is how you are crafting your identity and your commitment to that. You should never approach a woman trying to prove yourself. That very act is an indication that you don't feel good enough about yourself. You need to understand if you're truly doing the work, then you're going to exude that energy. So rather than putting the focus on how can I become more attractive or how can I convince this woman how attractive I am, your focus, and it sounds counterintuitive, needs to shift to how can I be the best version of myself. That's it, all right? Conquering your shadows, facing your demons, confronting the things which are holding you back in life. So that's it for this video. I hope you can take these points to heart and just reflect on how you are approaching women, either if you are dating or if you are in a long-term relationship, and just understand that these points will take away from your attraction as a man. And if you want to create a thriving relationship, put yourself first, prioritize your experience. Okay, I haven't gone into it in this video, but on top of all this stuff, there is then the skills of flirting, active listening, building sexual tension, etc. All right, so there it is. I hope you can reflect on these points and just see where you are maybe getting it a little bit wrong when you're approaching women, or if you are already in a long-term relationship where you can make some adjustments. Now, if you are new to the channel, please click subscribe, hit the like button, all that helps me grow, and please stay tuned for more content.